Who is this?
Just need my ass.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Pink Boys.
I'm officially fucking killing myself.
I was actually going to do this like shtick with myself where I like cut myself off before you guys do, but I couldn't even get through the title before
get
you
there,
just
buddy.
went on. As I was saying, welcome to another, blood red edition of the Pink Boys CryptoCast, and I'm joined by the original OG Three Amigos, and I hear that everyone's just doing really well. They're incredibly happy with where their lives are at right now, and their portfolios are at all-time highs. Is that true, guys?
Yeah, like it's really fun LARPing because I mean, all of us sold at 68K, right? Surely none of us held all the way down.
No,
At
of course
41,
not.
right?
Yeah.
And we all bought at
Short
41k,
sellers.
right?
Yeah.
We all did that.
And surely all of
Oh,
us
yeah.
switched our link to Solana before it
Yeah.
pumped, right? Like we're just
All right,
LARPing,
well,
but
yeah.
it didn't pump.
Yeah.
That's just that's a low blow right there. I thought I got past that, so let's try and move on from that one. But I guess the news of the day, and it's funny because I didn't really want to talk about something like this. I wanted to start talking about Ethereum because I was kind of excited about the way it was moving, because I was like, wait, the liquidity cycle, like it's happening. Like Anakin on his pod racer, like it's working, because it was like it was
Spoiler alert.
Bitcoin to ETH
Spoiler
to
alert,
whatever.
it's not working.
Yeah, it's not working. So I guess before I can just go off on a tangent about why we should be talking about ETH instead of Bitcoin, it kind
my
of just
God.
stole the room. It stole the room. So what happened with Bitcoin last night? Does anyone remember? I guess what's today? It's well, for me, it's December 4th, 2021. So about last night, I guess, was the day the music died. So
Yeah, so
What
Bitcoin
happened?
decided to go to Home Depot and buy some rope.
No,
Just
it
enough
went.
to
It
hit
didn't just do that. It
41K,
went back
just
home
enough.
and then
Yeah,
tied the noose and strung it up.
It picked
on
up some
his ceiling
barbiturates at the
fan and-
CVS on the way as well.
And like a bottle of whiskey. And like it's like driving home, like slamming down the fucking like pills, like drinking the bottle of whiskey, just like not caring if it manages to get home tonight. Just like
It's fucking over.
you know, like
He had Linkin
we've all
Park
been
playing
there.
in the background and everything.
yeah, and like his kids, like he's already bought his kids his Christmas presents, so he's like, you know,
He's bought, like the next 4 Christmases, just in
Yeah.
planned.
so he's just gonna like fucking go headfirst into a tree or some shit.
So I guess my question is, and I don't want to say it's some type of like, I don't want to say that it's a Italian American doctor in the US saying that one person got Omicron one time and in some type of manlet butterfly effect, it bleeds down into the crypto markets, which then bleeds down into my fucking T shares and then bleeds down into my tomb supply that made everything go down.
shares.
My toomies.
My tomb.
So-
I caught his tomb.
So now that this has happened, I don't think this has anything to do with Omicron. I think
It's
it's
not.
weakness
No,
in
it's not.
Bitcoin. And I thought that at first. I was like, fucking Fauci and fucking this and that, blah, blah, blah. Why is everyone... But then now as it's happening this moment, I don't think that's the case. So can one of you enlighten me as to why things are the way they
Dude,
are?
Me and Ari, we were watching the dump last night, and the most painful thing was that we noticed all these fucking signs that we were just like blindly missing. Like if you look at the fucking Stoke RSI, and printed like a big fat fucking bearish divergence, like at the start of November, and we just didn't do anything about it. If we just followed the Stoke RSI, we would have sold at like 58
Yeah.
On the
We can
weekly
cope
or
all
the
we
daily?
want.
on the weekly.
Shout out to Tyson, the guy. He fucking called me, like spam called me at like 5 a.m. because I had a massive futures position open on Link because I'm a retard like that. And he woke me up at like 5 a.m. He's like, dude, you're gonna get fucking wrecked. Wake up right now. Wake up right now. And like a couple hours later, like it was still dumping. I woke up and I checked my phone and I saw that shit. I was like, oh my god. I like called Tyson in like 30 seconds. The guy picked up right away. And like bearing in mind, it's like 36. It's been like 30 seconds since I opened my eyes. And I was like, no, Tyson.
No, save me. Save me.
You did so pretty well last night.
Oh my god.
So did he save you? Was he your Prince Charming?
Yeah. I closed. Well, I cut a bunch of my long. Like I fucking panic sold. I'll admit it. No shame. I panic sold at around like 18, 19 or something.
Yeah.
But dude, if fuck that got close to my liquidation, that would have fucked me. That would have.
Or imagine being in margin positions, XD, like spot.
I know. It was very, very
pumpy.
stupid, and it was very irresponsible of me, and I don't recommend anyone do that. But fuck,
I'm glad
man.
you made it out alive. I am glad you made it out
Well,
alive.
it's not
Artie.
over yet. We're still.
I
It's-
mean, let's see here. What's
I mean,
what's this Bitcoin at right now?
Bitcoin's at 49K. If it
Yes.
closes above 51.2, technically the weekly trend line is still intact.
And Tyson,
Hey.
I know if you remember, I think you and me both made the call that 49K is where we need to close above.
49K, and also last week I think
Hey,
both of us
didn't I
said 45K.
say retest of 42K? Didn't I literally say that?
Probably.
I don't know. Can we
Fuck
bring
you
up
for
that
by the
tape?
way. That's what we get for slandering Australia.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I literally said a retest of 42K because that was where the local top was last time.
You
Can't
heard it
like
here
the
first.
spirit
yeah.
of Ziz descended on us, and he was like,
No, I'm saying
"Fuck
it's
you, brah."
The wrath of Australia. Just
But
that's what it was.
I guess like there is sort of a silver lining to this, right? Because like at the very least the dump was a fucking fast one. Can you imagine how shit the market would be if it just grinded all the way down to 45K in a
that'd be
slow
so
shitty
funny.
way?
That'd be like
That would be
funny.
so funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't
Can
it?
you guys
Well,
imagine?
You know what's really bothering me though about this most recent dump is it's fucking nothing compared to what happened in May. It is literally a tiny bump on the road. And B, the shitcoin of Bitcoin was at its all-time high not more than a month ago, or maybe even a few weeks. So I understand things move a lot differently in crypto time, but it hasn't been that long since we've seen the highest prices ever on it. So maybe it's not something to get too carried away that
No,
it's
up
the end
only,
of the
up
world.
only.
And also
Up
the
only
last thing
Kuma's on
was,
suicide watch.
Yeah,
see,
exactly.
the sentiment I saw this morning on like Twitter and stuff like that was just fucking ridiculous. Like really like nihilistic, just nasty, strange messages about how this was the end and like all this. It was like very weird, and I didn't get it. And I think it's because people's brains are completely fixated on the fact that we were supposed to. It was our turn to hit 100K this year in Bitcoin. So, but
Dude, I
and
was
it didn't.
fucking one of them.
People are
Like when the
What?
dump was
Yeah.
happening, I was like rage posting at Sergey and the ChainLink team. I was like tweeting at them like,
All I
"You
did
better
was
never
I
fucking
tweeted
step foot in New Zealand, or you're gonna fuck around and find out." Or some shit.
Fuck around and
I don't
find
even
out.
blame him for this.
I
So.
just tweeted at Chainlink God saying, "This is all your fault." When Link was at like
Yeah.
16 or something.
That is his fault.
You guys
And you
never
know what,
see.
Chainlink God?
Yeah.
A lot of this is your fault. You ruined Link.
I
Yeah.
don't think you would agree with that, but this is turning in. You know that Tupac video, "Hit 'Em Up," where he's just like saying like "fuck you" to like Biggie's
Yeah,
crew and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that. That's you guys like, right now. This is like the Pink Boys version of that. Like "Hit 'Em Up," like Sergey, fucking Chainlink. These people have nothing to do with what just happened with Bitcoin, but he just,
Yes.
I guess
Link,
I guess we all have our stepsons that we
the
abuse.
last
Right?
motherfucker breathing.
Like I know I've mentioned this before on the podcast, but like if I did see Sergey walking down the street, I would throw something heavy at him. Like
Yeah.
like
I know we're all frustrated. Let's leave him alone for a moment and go back
Oh,
to.
Craig
Did you see what
Satoshi,
Tyson
right?
did in like Tyson's messages? He was like laughing as like a fucking roadman from London.
Why? Why are you
I
doing
don't
that?
know. I don't know. Yeah, but that man's gonna fucking shank Sergey in it. That wasn't Roadman. Roadman would be like,
I'm gonna
I
sell
don't fucking
Sergey some
know, I'm
bad
not
drugs.
I mean, Link
Just
did
spike his
take
brain.
a fucking
That
wild
Sergey, you
thing.
come down my ends, yeah. Mine's gonna fuck you up in it.
What's it like you have like a British like rap like
Man's
I
gonna
don't even
stick
want
ya.
to do it.
It's called grime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's like
I think
never
it's-
Like slow
mind.
yeah,
I
that
don't
is
ties.
what
even
It's
it
like
wanna
slow
try it.
ties, Skepta.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm feeling lackadaisical about it. Like the Facebook status.
a
like
big
today
word.
I'm
You
feeling
meant laxative, like you're
lackadaisical.
shitting yourself.
No, I'm just kind of like it's just blasé in a way. It like this doesn't feel like it was completely unexpected. And the way Bitcoin was languishing over the last few weeks, it kind of just had to happen. And if this is it, this is all it was, then I'm kind of all right with it, you know. But if you guys think this is a foreboding of something worse to come, then you know you should tell me now. Is it?
It
or
kind
what?
of looks like a double top. Maybe it becomes an inverse head and shoulders. I don't know.
It really depends on the weekly stoke, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, and the weekly trend line. If it breaks the trend line and rejects off at next weekly candle, it does not look good, and we probably see like 35K again or some shit.
Oh,
Hmm,
please.
Yep.
But if we hold the trend
Mm.
line, maybe this was the flush that we all talked about, right?
Hey,
maybe
what the
this is-
fuck?
Maybe this is it.
The
Maybe
wick,
this is a
the
long.
wick literally hit
Well,
one of my
one of the most-
bottom waves. Oh,
There
that's,
you
I didn't
go.
know that. That's kind of good. I have a
And
meme line
shout
that
out to
says this is the end.
my schizo ring chart. You can find it on Twitter. Everyone called me a madman, and I called the fucking bottom.
Yeah. You still almost got liquidated though, so how about you get back in
Yeah,
your
no,
pot?
I didn't listen to it. I mean, why would I do that? Why would I listen to my own rules?
They
Yeah.
called me a madman.
I strictly trade off of emotion.
Well, Tyson said it himself a few weeks ago. He said that he felt the "we're about to be in a bull run for 3 months" crowd was, I guess, to be redundant, crowded. The idea was just a bit too
Yeah.
mainstream, so it wasn't going to exclusively happen, most likely. And if it still happens, that's great. And I'm glad a bunch of like fucking pussies just got shaken out just now and liquidated. So why not, you know? But there's only so many times you can be like, shake out the weak hands before it means anything.
No, it's just like busting open those boy pussies with their like giggle
Oh yeah.
Ready for that.
And you know what's done is done. You know the brutality. What Bitcoin was down how many percent in a day? Like 30, 25%
It's
in
too
a day.
much.
What, today?
Yeah, well, yeah, it nearly dumped like
No, it was only down like
So,
15%.
Didn't you guys know?
No.
It was,
If you
December
count from like the
4th.
top, it dumped 37%, but now it's back at 26%
yeah, exactly.
retracement.
That's really bad.
Yeah, that's like, dude, that's like, oh, that's
But
pretty
then-
fucked.
I was looking at it the other day, well, today, and it looks like ETH didn't get pummeled that hard at all. It was
No,
down like
Ethereum
8.
pumped back
No,
up.
dude,
It pumped back up.
BTC, the thing's actually fucking pumping.
Yeah,
It's
ETH
one of the
Really?
few
is-
like things on the
yeah,
market still
stupid high.
pumping.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Luna, dude, Luna's at $75.
Dude,
Fucking
okay, can I
crazy.
just take a second to flex my fucking call?
Yeah,
I think last
Please,
episode I
please.
said I'm gonna sell a lot of my shit for Luna, and it was at 42 when I made that call. And
Yeah, what
since
the
then,
fuck
it's
is up
nearly
with
pumped
Luna?
2x.
Luna's at an all-time high right now.
yeah.
Yeah. Are you mad? You mad, white boy?
You mad, bro?
Yes.
You mad, bro? Which way,
I'm very
which
mad.
way, Western man?
Which
I noticed an
I'm fucking
add-on.
seething.
Tyson's he's a little fucking Johnny Appleseed with this goodie bag of like Luna and AVAX and Atom and stuff like that. And it looked like Atom was about to pop off too.
Yeah, it's good.
ATOM, and then it got
Yeah.
kind of wrecked. But
Good giga, yeah.
Luna's fucking balling out of control. And you know what, Tyson? I think you mentioned it privately, but you got in on KuCoin shares a little bit too before all this happened. They're holding up all right. I think they were only down like 5% or some shit. So they're like
I
they're
dumped
stable.
all my PYR at 44 which is near the top.
After who's called Tyson?
after Adam's incessants. Thank you.
Kiss
but
the
after-
kangaroo ring.
After I dumped it, I put it all into KuCoin shares at 26. I then panic sold at 25, and then put it all into Atom, which dumped
Nice.
even further.
Yeah.
after the
Yeah,
new-
you should have just
I mean-
stayed in KuCoin shares, my dud.
I would have actually lost more if I stayed in that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I sold my PYR. I sold all of it at like $46 because I was like, fuck, waiting for 50 is like so greedy, and like they definitely gonna rug us before we hit we hit 50. So I was like, we'll sell them at 46 and just be happy with that. It instantly dumped, which I was
Oh, dude,
quite
wait.
happy about.
The fact that you know what this means, right? PYR actually hit 44. That means that the Pink Boys has officially given its first 10x call.
Yes,
Let's
You're
fucking
fucking
go.
welcome, lads. You're
Let's
fucking
go.
welcome.
Fucking shit.
let's go.
Plus,
Hey,
wait, we've been damn accurate with our calls for
Yeah,
dumps as well.
Sheeb, RNDR, we called those both.
I mean, if
PYR.
anyone was
PYR.
listening to my sly side mentions of Tomb, they'd be in a good place now
Yeah,
as well.
Tomb
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Any Kumers?
Coomers and tumors. And you know what? I wanted to say it earlier, but I think one of you just said it because I checked it today. R&DR did great through all this. I mean,
Yeah, I
they're
know.
back right around where they started, and
They're
I
up
think they're going to get
5%.
ready to. They're getting ready to crank again. I think getting that double
Yeah.
digit where it's meant to be. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So no, yeah, I put my PYR profits into into some random fucking gambles. Like Kilt. It's fucking. I regret that so much.
What's that? You know what that's at right now? Is it below
It's at
six?
$6.50, 48 cents.
All right,
Oh
time for
my
me to buy
God,
then.
Fuck.
Thanks.
I bought it
Thanks,
at $9, and I'm
Same,
like,
dude. Fuck my life.
yeah.
Are you my entrance liquidity?
Yeah, you are. So we'll see how we go.
Let me cheer you guys up real quick. All right.
Okay.
So this will make you happy, maybe.
Uh-huh.
So Link ETH is at suicide support right now. It's actually a raised mainnet, and it's around January 2019's equivalent right now. And Link BTC
That really cheered me up.
and Link
with-
BTC is also at suicide support from around the 24th of June 2019. So
how is there any support left? I don't get it. What is suicide support?
when I say suicide support, I mean
You mean
it's-
cope support?
Well, it's on its deathbed. And
Yeah.
no, I'm saying no. You should be happy that Link's about to die.
No, I'm not, because I'm still
I
in
got
it.
out. I got out
No,
all my
listen. From an emotional standpoint, because ultimately we trade off of emotion. This is good because it's like a letting go of Stockholm syndrome.
I actually have a lot of things lately that I need to let go of, and maybe ChainLink needs to be one of them as well.
I thought you already sold it
Mhm.
all. Oh yeah.
No, not all of it. I still have a little bit sitting around. I mean, it's always just around the corner, but I think I think now is the time to flip it all into R&DR or something like that. Something that's like about to actually do something and
Yeah.
not kill.
But just so you know, the moment you sell, Sergey announces staking. Just so you know.
You know what? The funny part is, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but I have a feeling that even if he did, the price wouldn't even move much at all. Go up like 6% against the market, and then
minus 2.4%. Come on.
But who knows? Who knows if that's even coming? So, all right, let me zoom out for a second. Just zoom out, bro. Let's get real macro here. So
Okay.
we did talk about what happened with Bitcoin in the grand scheme of things. So let's say over the next 6 or 7 or 8 months, what does this actually mean?
Nothing. We're still gonna fucking hit all-time highs early next year. I guarantee you.
Damn,
Like,
I like
what?
that.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
What?
I'm a believer. I'm fucking deluded, moo. Like, come at me. Like, that's why I'm not that stressed out. Like, oh yeah, the portfolio's down like 28% today or something ridiculous like that.
Right, you want to hear something crazy from me?
But we're still gonna
I
make it,
think-
bros.
We're all used to it by now. So yeah.
Okay, so here's my
It'd be
crazy
crazier
call.
if you said something normal.
Yeah.
Nice
Go
weather
ahead.
we're having today, aren't we, gents?
Yeah.
Um,
Someone check on I.
Okay, so I reckon what we're about to see now is a very compressed replay of what happened between the COVID flash crash and Bitcoin's run up to 64K. And I think we may be, and this is a bit of a bold one, bearing in mind my calls haven't been that great. mostly the link ones. The link ones haven't been that great. The
No,
others,
no one's has. I'll let you. No one's has. And I've seen so many great link charts that look like they're going somewhere, and then nothing fucking happens. So you gotta pass on that. But go ahead, keep going.
my
Sorry.
Bitcoin wins have been okay-ish. I reckon. Yeah, we see a compressed replay of the COVID crash to the all-time high, and I think maybe if we close the weekly over let's have a look, 52k. It's like 51.8, but let's just say 52k for nice numbers sake.
Okay.
Then I think we could maybe still have a blow off top by the end of this year. And when I say end of this year, I mean we could see a blow off top around like December the 30th or something.
Are we
Like,
saying? Are we saying
fucking crazy?
Are you
I
telling
mean,
me
like,
we're gonna get our treats after all?
maybe. And I mean, this could be one of the craziest months we've ever seen. That's what
Well,
that's what I think
sentiment-
could
If
happen.
Bitcoin really
Go
does
ahead.
rally in a really short amount of time to like 60k again, I think then we would have a blow off top of like 100k.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but since all of you guys are bullish, allow me to present an alternative hypothesis.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I totally see you like have a fucking PowerPoint up on your screen right now, and it's
Yeah.
like
I do.
You got a little Tucker Carlson bow tie on and everything.
So
How
keep in mind,
strange.
this is not
Like,
my
thinks
theory, and I don't
Bitcoin
believe it.
is going to the moon.
it's like what if no, it's like what if
Stares into the
Bitcoin
camera.
was bad?
Keep
Mouth
interrupting.
open.
He won't be able to say anything if you just keep interrupting.
All right. So keep in mind, this
So
is not
anyway,
my
it's
theory.
just like... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no.
All right, go on, Tyson.
So okay,
Yeah,
I got
you're
this
doing
chart.
great.
I got this chart from someone on CT. Let's just say, leave it at that. From QAnon on CT, right?
That's Tucker Carlson backwards.
Yeah. And
Oh, it is.
I don't believe it fully, but it's a really convincing chart where it's basically the Bitcoin chart inverse, and it's a parabolic channel. So you know in math how there's something called like an asymptotic curve where like it approaches zero. It's like the Bitcoin chart,
yeah.
but
That's
it's
a
like
mathematical
inverse.
term.
But basically, what this chart says, right, is that this market cycle is way fucking longer than the previous one. So according to this one, we top out here, right, and then we go back to 8 to 10k, consolidate there for 2 years, and then pump up to 500k after 2 years, 2 to 3 years.
I don't know, man. That's
Oh my
pretty
god!
true.
I have to say it. I have actually seen that. Tyson showed me that.
It's
this
convincing,
morning.
right? Like it's got some real trend lines
It
in
is
there.
a genuinely
So when does it go
very
to
good-looking chart.
10K?
Now.
Oh no!
As we speak, it's dumping.
It's literally dumping as we speak.
I will say though that but seriously, on a serious note, a 2-year bear market and Bitcoin at like 10k, honestly, that's super fucking comfy. I
It's
mean,
really
do you
not.
know how much think about it? You can
I am.
scoop and slurp so much over 2 years.
I'm
I don't want
I'm
to.
gonna have to
I
push
just want
back
to
on
fucking
that.
sell.
Yeah, but I'll have to push back on that a little bit because I think that when a cycle concludes and Bitcoin dumps, it dumps back to its previous ath from another notable cycle. So I think we'll be I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of splitting hairs at this point, but I think Bitcoin will settle around like 21k after whatever large dump is supposedly coming forward. So like maybe it could go out to a 100k or 150k or whatever, but in my mind I have foreseen through my vast mystical knowledge that I mean Bitcoin has to see 20k again in its lifespan for sure.
All right.
Without a doubt.
Think about it like this, right? In 2017, the top for
10k
Bitcoin
is
was
too low. That's all I'm saying.
the
Go ahead.
top for 2017 was 20k, right? And the bottom for that top was 3k.
Yes.
So 20k times 3, 60k, which is the top now. What's the bottom for that one times 3? 3k times 3, 10K.
That's very
9K?
fair.
You do fucking math. That's
Mhm.
9K, bitch.
Whatever.
Well, give and take, yeah.
Well,
Jesus
first
Christ,
off, it
you
only went
fucking,
to like
It's over
3,500.
9,000.
It
No,
went
it
to
was like-
3,500. So
It was like
Tyson has a
32. It was like 3,200.
All right. Well, you're just the fucking math genius here. You're like that show Numbers where the guy just like does everything in his head. Like that's you right now.
Oh
So-
yeah.
but not. So I'll just say this, and I said it before. I can't remember if it was when Rain was on or not, but I think that Bitcoin has become stratified, and exciting quote unquote movements like that aren't in the cards anymore, which means I don't think we'll get 10K in the same way as I don't think we'll see 100K, at least within the next 6 or 7 months. I think people will get really excited when we go to 80K or something like that, and then probably dump down to like 20K. But
Yeah.
Are you
10K to
suggesting that
500K.
Bitcoin has transitioned?
Yeah.
You're transitioning?
Turn
What's this?
into a bio boy, whatever,
Yeah.
non-binary, non-fungible fungi token. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Moya Bros. We're gonna make it.
Yeah,
Dude, at this point, I would have like fucking full-on gay sex just to like have the market reverse at this point.
You would have it anyway. You
I
don't
wouldn't.
need the incentive of the market reversing to have gay sex, Tyson. We both know that, you know.
Can't you just short it, Tyson, or not?
I mean, I'm still in spot, right? And ideally,
Okay.
I want to sell my
Yeah.
spot higher. Isn't it just
I have
too
to bring
fucking
this up.
retarded?
So
Okay.
the fucking December 4th
January 4th.
solar
What?
eclipse
January
astrology
6th?
thing. No. December 4th, not January 6th.
Okay.
We're talking about a different kind of capital here.
That was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. December 4th,
The January 6th
solar
is like-
eclipse.
Stop, Tyson.
Stop,
Pen posting. Stop pen posting.
We've done so
Demonetized.
well. We've done so well. We
Okay,
thought we
okay.
were past that, Tyson. But keep going, Ari. Sorry.
Okay, so December 4th, solar eclipse, I think, astrology or something. I don't know. Maren Altman on Twitter, she called it, and it played out.
Okay.
And I think she called that a couple of weeks ago as well. Anyway, I think she said we could still pump. And since
Oh.
that played out, then that means the next thing is definitely going to play out. So we're saved.
We're saved by
Damn,
the
You heard it
moon
here
signal.
first. It's fucking over.
You heard it here
for there.
You heard it here second.
I mean, we'll see some positive action by the end of the year, but who knows? You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just so you wait. I thought the astral stuff showed that bad things were gonna keep happening to Bitcoin throughout the most of this year, or no?
I don't know. I can't remember all of them.
Watch him recoil when you need him to expand a little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
on-
Okay. All I know is for December at the moment, as far as I know, as far as what I can remember. Don't quote me on this. We could still pump to like the end of this year. Like December, like before, like you want to sell a bit before the end of this year. Not financial advice.
What was
All
that
right,
called?
I'm-
Like what was it called? Like the Ari recoils back in shock.
Ari,
as you
that's my
expose
name,
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. That's what I didn't want to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, what did you say? Wait, what did he say?
Call him a moon boy and watch him recoil in the heart.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay, all right. Well,
mate,
okay.
nah, mate.
My before I let it get too off the rails, I just wanted to say my final call is I think we will recover from this by the end of the year and be above where the dump started. How much higher, I do not know, but I don't think this is a death blow to the entire market or Bitcoin or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? What
Who
the
the
fuck
fuck
was
had
that?
like a car
I think
just zoom
Tyson-
around?
Tyson just rode away on his motorcycle.
That was my
I'm
breath.
leaving that in. I'm leaving that in.
Please leave that in. That was like some Go Dog Go Dr.
Yeah.
Seuss shit. What was?
What the fuck was that? It's like the fucking like it's like you know how like boomers have those profile pictures and it's like the Grim Reaper on a motorcycle with like a cigarette in his mouth. He just
Yeah.
drove by and he's like, yeah, it sucks to be you, kid. You
That
should
was
have
more
bought
like-
gold.
That was more like a biplane, like Tyson with like a scarf on and like a biplane or something like that with the Snoopy goggles or something. I don't know.
You know why? It's because I live in like not exactly the best neighborhood, and there's
You live
I
in
live
New
in the
Zealand.
hood.
there's quote unquote delinquents driving their fucking shitty motorcycles all night long.
What is the hood in New Zealand?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to make sense of.
Is that like the ghetto in the Lord of the Rings? All right,
It's just like
fair
mud hut
enough.
for like hobbits.
I'll just real quick. I don't want to expand on it too much, but I think that in relation to Bitcoin, and also fuck Bitcoin for a second, and I'm done talking about it. All my homies hate Bitcoin.
Oh my god, no. Okay. But before you stop, I have to say
Okay.
this. I have to say this. I
Okay.
have to say
Yeah.
this.
He's gonna
Okay,
say
okay.
it. Oh no!
So
yeah.
at the time of us filming this, like the daily just closed 45 seconds ago, and guess fucking what? We closed
50,000.
No, but we closed just inside the order block.
Base.
So
Isn't that bad? Inside the
no,
order block?
that's good. That
Then
means
it would
we're
be
inside
outside
like
the
the
block
bare
then.
minimum. No, we're inside it.
Dude, you want to be all up
Okay.
in that order
Right,
block,
right.
boy, pussy,
Oh yeah,
dude.
I'm in there.
Dude, we're inside it.
In there.
Like the
I'm
bare.
in there.
We're inside it by like the bare minimum.
Oh, the Bobo minimum.
um,
you say.
Yeah.
But that's
You heard it,
hopeful.
Bobos.
That's
It's
good.
fucking over for you.
Yeah.
I'm getting hot and heavy listening to this. Oh my god.
All right, you know what?
Just
I'll
talk
make
about
a call
the
as
order
well.
block again. All right,
I'll
I'll
please
make a
do.
call. So
Yep.
if Adam holds 26.
Hey, I'm holding on, brother. I'm already holding on.
That's what I
If-
thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
No, Adam's not going to make it to 26.
Ah!
Not
But
bad.
If Atom holds 26.55,
Atom. Oh, very nice. Very
remember
nice.
delectable.
Oh, how the bear market has hurt us.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
How the tables have turned.
So if Adam
Okay,
holds
if it holds
going on?
26.55, it's gonna fucking moon. I'm thinking
I
at least
must
60.
say, Bitcoin is not performing. up
Good
to
heavens, sir.
par. Good. This is preposterous performance, I must say.
why are you just making an Adam call out of nowhere? Just that's it. That's where we're at right now.
Well, the stock looks fucking juicy as fuck.
You know
Full of
what,
cyber-
Dude, you know, you were still in like British LARP mode. Then you were like, "Oh, the Stoke looks pretty good."
Wait, what?
All Brits are LARPers. They'll just never admit it. They've LARPed in so many different fucking countries. It's
These stochastic.
unbelievable.
The eternal Anglo does technical analysis.
I've never felt more self-conscious of the way I speak than when I was hanging out with like people from our UK office, and there was a bar called Garage, and I was like, all right, we're going to Garage. And they're like, what? Are you serious? And then they sarcastically, in like a British sounding accent, went like, garage, like Adam just did. And I was like, how else do you want me to say it? And they're like, garage.
mate.
It's garage. And I was like,
Garage.
fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like a fucking redneck saying it the way I did now. So there's nothing
Wow.
I can do
Okay,
about it.
here's one for you. Can you say aluminium?
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Say
No.
Aluminium. No.
It's aluminium.
Aluminium.
Well, no, actually, to be fair, it comes from
It's
alumina.
got an
Like,
eye in it.
yeah, but
You
they
guys
like
are
rip
all
alumina.
joking.
Alumina is from the that's the actual mineral it comes from. So I understand why they called it aluminum, even though it is pronounced aluminium.
Dude, think
You
about
guys
it.
don't
You have
Seriously, call
fucking
it.
you have plutonium, uranium. Then I don't know, it's some fucking it says aluminum. It's
Tyson.
aluminium.
Tyson,
Aluminum.
plutonium and
Aluminum.
uranium are radioactive isotopes. Aluminum, aluminium, or whatever you want to call it,
Okay, what about
is what you
cesium?
use to wrap your sandwiches.
Cesium, my nuts.
Cesium. Yeah, there's a the key point is the UIM at the end.
What about hydrogen, bro? What about oxygen?
You mean IUM?
What about
Okay.
frankincense and myrrh?
All right, you know what? The way you guys say things is fine, and the way I say it is fine. So just
It's
fuck
not.
off.
It's not.
Getting back on topic.
I'm willing to. I'm willing to let it go for the sake of conversation. I'm like, you guys like hold legitimate discussion hostage.
Yeah.
Like, no, hold on. You can't see the good topics until we're done with what we need to do. Until you meet our demands of just bullshit.
Dude, really though, who the fuck wants to hear about real shit at this point? We just want to
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
No one gives a
after last
fuck. We're just
night-
here to
All right,
cry.
just real quick. You know
Okay.
what else held up really good after what was going on?
What?
Fucking Tomb. My fucking T shares have
Oh my
already
God.
recovered. They're still printing. And you know what else is gonna rebound hard as fuck because it's under $2? Phantom. Phantom went down to like 150.
Oh
It's
my
already
God.
170. It's gonna be above $2 pretty
Dude,
soon. And it got
Phantom
fucking
went to
Phantom went to like
$1.15.
Yeah.
Oh,
It went to
$1.15?
$1.
That would have
Yeah.
been such a good slurp. Oh.
Yeah, that would have been a
Oh,
Mondo
oh,
blurb.
now that we're
Dude,
talking
speaking
about
of slurps,
slurps,
Yeah, speaking of
KuCoin.
slurps, I slurped up a shit ton of AVAX at 85.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
the other thing, KuCoin. Okay, KuCoin shat itself with these alt pairs. Link went to $5 on KuCoin. Luna went to where's KuCoin? Fuck, there it is. Don't. Okay, Luna
I mean,
went
at
to
least KuCoin knows where fucking Link belongs. You know what I mean?
Luna went to $30.
KuCoin's just being honest.
Yeah, KuCoin just being a real one.
Oh, thank God I wasn't on that. I would have actually just gone wrecked.
That's like when it went to 1 cent that one time too. So
That was so funny.
God, no, don't. Adam, what do you mean that was so funny? You got annihilated on that.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
like it made me like rethink my life choices, and here we are later. You know, a year and a half.
Made you
nearly
rethink
2
your
years later.
sexuality as well?
No. Talking to you, Tyson, I made it very clear that I'm not gay.
No.
What?
No.
wait, what? Did Tyson make an advance on you?
Oh yes.
No.
he
it's
did.
fake
I
news.
mean, story time.
No, we'll get
know my
away from
type.
that.
You know my
man.
type, Adam.
I think before like the fourth tangent we had going, I was going to change the topic to the fact that the S&P wasn't looking so good, but that's just going to recover in like 2 fucking weeks anyways, and no one's going
Yeah.
to care. So,
That's
Exactly.
actually a very good
Dude,
shout.
with the
Moya.
amount of like fucking money that the Fed's printing, it's just gonna fucking recover. It doesn't matter.
yeah, so good for them though. I mean, but we should just get into that.
Who's
What are we
them?
doing with this Bitcoin shit?
Who is they?
Who is that?
The
Oh,
money
please.
handlers.
They're
and
a
federal-
ruthless international
Who are,
class.
who are these money handlers? Please enlighten me.
Do they have
You guys
any
saw that?
physical traits or anything like that?
No, no,
Oh
no.
yeah,
okay,
oh
okay.
yeah.
You
Oh,
guys
yeah,
see
they're,
that,
They're rich and they're overweight. Let's
How
go.
do-
Let's
how
just
do I
move on to
recog-
the next topic.
how do I
No, next
recognize
topic.
these?
Next topic. Next topic.
Yeah, let's just real quick. Did you guys see that like thing that everyone was talking about online of the upside down triangle that like talked about different levels of conspiracy theory that some like fucking
What?
normie bitch made or something?
No, show me. Send me a
I'm
link.
surprised
it an
you haven't
iceberg?
seen that. I'll
What,
send it to you at
It's
some
fucking
point.
like
But
QAnon at like the bottom of some shit.
yeah, it says like,
It's-
it says like the most outrageous conspiracy like is up towards the top and is like George Soros, and it's like
No, that's not a
what?
conspiracy though. That's like kind of true.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Soros, the fucking Chad King Xi Jinping has listed Soros as an enemy of the state of China.
Bang.
Fucking go, you're welcome.
You know, a broken clock is right twice a day, and maybe this time Xi Jinping was on the money.
they're getting
Congratulations to those that shorted Soros' social credit. You've made some nice gains today.
You know, like apparently the social credit score is gonna tell people if you're poor or not. Like it's gonna be like a poor detector. And, like, if you're in debt, I'm pretty sure like people will know now if they like type in your like.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
you can be
amazing.
You're like, I'm not gonna go on a date with that cunt. He's in debt, lol.
Oh, yeah, but no, think about it. That's actually
they
fucking
only do
key though,
that
because
if,
like,
if you have a debt and you don't pay it off, if you're like
Yeah.
defaulting on your shit.
Yeah,
no,
like
that's
fuck-
fucking great. No, think about it. There are so many like insufferable like Zoomer and millennial larpers
I'm
that
not
they
paying
will
my
larp as
debt,
rich.
lol. I'm not
Imagine
paying my
being
debt.
able to like get your fucking Google AR glasses up and just seeing who's poor and rich. It's fucking amazing. You'd be like, you can see like a Zoomer kid who's like, hey, on some real
Poor
shit, I
detector,
just got these
poor
new AirPods,
detector.
man. Got this new Gucci bag.
You're like,
I got
you've got
I got
$4
the
in your
Jordan
account, mate.
shoes. Film. And he's just like, okay, let me just get my phone up. He's like, yep, he's in debt.
Did you guys
Poor-
ever see?
Poor bitch
that-
detected.
Yeah.
Well, I think about like all of the because like a lot of rich people don't look rich, so he could just like literally just like walk up to like a LARP, and like everyone will know that he's not a LARP. You just make everyone see.
God,
Like, imagine
fucking love to,
intentionally
like, use
dressing
those
homeless.
glasses on CT and just see who's like fucking LARPing and shit.
Yeah.
No, dude, imagine dressing up as a homeless man and then just like chilling in the city, and like people walking by like, what the fuck? This guy's like a multi-millionaire.
Well, the way Tyson mentioned the social credit score reminded me of this meme I saw online, and it shows like the top frame is like an American looking at China, and it's like he's saying like, "Oh my God, social credit score. That's so like." That's so fascist, totalitarian. How could they ever have that? And then the next frame is like him next to his credit score, and it's like, yay! Now I can finally live under a roof or something.
Literally.
Like it's the same fucking thing. And you know what? You know your credit score goes down after you pay off things early. That's how fucking scammy this shit is. It's like so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Wait, really?
Yeah, when I first started like making money in crypto, I was like, oh, I'll pay off my car early, pay off my student loans early. Like I did all those memes, and each time I did it, all my stuff just went down. Credit score just went down. Like,
well, no,
down 20 points.
the money lenders that just communicating to the other money lenders that you're not a very good bet. And he's like,
That's-
he's
well,
too fiscally responsible. Don't lend
that's
him
what
any
it
money. We
literally
won't make any
says.
money here, guys.
It says that too. That's what it says in the thing. It says like you have too little revolving accounts. It's like, so like I'm not indebted to you enough, so I have a bad credit score. Like fuck you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like so annoying.
Debt collectors on suicide watch. No
I
wait,
guess so.
no wait, the other way around. Fuck.
I don't know what the other way around would be,
The,
but
the
Well,
debt
you, the
cell
victim.
versus the debt-free Chad.
imagine
Yeah.
imagine being upset about being debt free.
yeah. Well, there's certain people that definitely don't like seeing you debt free. That's all I can say.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's very
I
true.
agree.
Klaus Schwab.
Ruthless international elite.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be us soon, right? We're gonna be international elite.
Inshallah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's coming. But
okay.
fair enough. Fair enough. Do you guys have any other coin shit to talk about? Because I'm just gonna bitch about things. So.
Dude, speaking of elites, right? I watched Kitchen Nightmares last night. Dude, I was seething
Okay,
so
right.
fucking hard at Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does this think he is? Like, just coming
Are you
into
no,
like
no,
mom
no.
and pop restaurants
Okay,
and saying
right.
like,
Right,
oh,
no,
you
Tyson,
need to-
no, you've got to stop it there. No, I'm going to stop you right there. Okay, no. Gordon Ramsay. Oh fuck! I dropped my headphones.
Try that accent again. I liked that. That was good.
Yeah, give that to
Right.
me. I'll
Oh,
be some
Show us the
Yeah.
Gordon
ASMR,
Ramsay,
please.
Ari.
Some
You like
ASMR.
you call
No,
this a
Gordon Ramsay
sandwich?
is Kino. No, Gordon Ramsay's Kino. I will die on this
he's
hill.
such a twat, dude. Like,
No, he's a
it's
British
just-
hero. He
it's
stands
a
next
mom
to.
and- he goes to like fucking like mom and pop restaurants, just like trying to make a living and stuff. And then he just like tries to turn them all into like 5-star minimalist places. Like it's so cringe.
Cope and seethe.
Yeah, cope and see.
Cope and
That was
seethe.
what that's what John Taffer did on Bar Rescue. He would come into like a failing restaurant, do like 2 or 3 things, and like have these bizarre concepts. Like they would make the entrance to the dance area thinner so people would have to cross by and like touch each other. It's called like a butt funnel or something like that. It's like really stupid.
I know a
Leave
thing
it
or
up
two
to
about
America.
butt funnels.
Yeah. Leave it up to Amerisharts to come out with that. But then like the place would just close down like 4 months later after he tried to rescue it. So it's like a net loss. But I
It's
mean,
literally like
isn't-
Soul versus Soulless, the restaurant.
but don't they
I-
bring
I
Gordon?
don't
Aren't
know
their
about that.
restaurants failing though? Don't they bring him in there to, isn't that how it goes?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
I
like
mean, I
rock up
guess-
randomly. Like
I
he's
guess it's like the
invited,
pursuit.
dude.
It's like the pursuit of like what they're chasing. You know, it's like they're just chasing like an income, and then he's trying to like turn it into like some 5-star shithole. And it's like
you act
they're-
like he's just walking down
He's
the street.
passionate.
You act like
Yeah.
he's just walking down the street and sees a restaurant. He's like, I'm gonna walk in and fucking wreck these people.
He goes to places that he knows are going to
They
be
want
fucked up.
him. Yeah, you're wrong here, China man. The Western man has a right.
I think Tyson's intimidated by Gordon Ramsay. I think that's the
Yeah, I
problem.
think
Like,
that's what it is.
honestly,
He's
who isn't
scared.
though? Who isn't?
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, Tyson? I'm
What?
coming for you. Spaghetti for breakfast? Are you fucking joking? Tyson.
But imagine him like yelling that, like
I'm
it
not gonna
shows
lie.
like the preview. Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay would hate Tyson
And it's
so
like,
much.
no, do you know what I love about Kitchen Nightmares? Is that fucking that sound, that you know that
What?
violin sound that he plays? Like there'll be like a rat like running across the kitchen, and they'll play the same sound over and over again. It's like this ear rape like violin sound.
But think about it, guys. You guys have a restaurant, and there's some British twat just comes in and says you have to change everything about the place. Like, no, fuck off, dude.
Well, they're invited. And like Tyson, you can't really talk. Like you spend like $500 a week on Uber Eats, man. So like your fucking opinion about food,
Okay, I have to
honestly,
say something.
is
So,
filtered.
My
and
dad
discarded.
owns 4 restaurants, and he's been in this like his entire life. And people going into the kitchen and saying shit is the best part of everything. I'll tell you that right now.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, okay, well, like it doesn't happen often. Like most of the time, people say nice things, but like occasionally, you get like the occasional guy that just like he goes into the kitchen, like, "Mate, what the fuck was that? You put too much of this." Or like, "I asked for this. Why don't you give me this? Like, this and that." And then like the chef would just BTFO him like every single fucking time, because usually it'd be like the most obvious shit, and it's like written in detail right there on the menu. He's like, "Mate, I told you I don't want any fucking nuts, alright? I've got fucking allergy." And then he'll go ahead and order like a nut dish. It's just hilarious all the time because they never back down. They're always
You're
right.
reminding me of when I was very young. I was like 8 or 9, and my pop-up, my grandfather, he's 100% Italian, dude. We went to like some restaurant where like you watch planes take off. It's called like the Flying W, and they were taking forever to bring our food out. And all I got, I'm an 8-year-old. I just got like a fucking cheeseburger. You know what I mean? They barely even have to cook it. It doesn't matter. And we were legit sitting there for like 40 minutes. And every time the waitress came by, my pop-up would just fucking wreck her and be like, "You're doing a bad job."
Yo, bitch.
Oh my God. He'd be like, "I'm sorry, it's my first day." And he'd be like, "I don't care." And like, now that I think about
What the
it,
fuck?
he was like 60 something, so that lady's probably dead now. So,
Yeah.
but like,
I don't care. You're doing a terrible job.
yeah, right. But like then literally 40 minutes had gone by and I still didn't have my cheeseburger. That's not good for an American. That's not a good look for an American. And my pop-up just walked into the kitchen and he was just like, "If we don't get our food in the next 2 minutes, we're out of here." And then when he went back and came and sat back down, they brought the food out right away, like 30 seconds later. So it's like, what the fuck were you doing with my cheeseburger right before that? It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there in the kitchen. You had to get yelled at in the kitchen by my pop-up before bringing out the cheeseburger. It made absolutely no sense. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in there, but it just reminded me of people
His
going
innocence came out.
yeah, just people walking into the kitchen and just yelling. It's so funny.
Give me my food.
Yeah, the people
What
that
the fuck is my
like,
food? What the fuck?
Well, you know what happened, right? Maybe they were like
That's so
80%
based,
done,
though.
and then your grandpa came in and like yelled at them, and they're like, "Okay, fuck it, we're not gonna do the other 20%. We're just gonna serve it now."
Yeah.
So you guys
gonna
got like a lower quality because he just yelled at them.
Oh yeah, they were really doing fine artisan crafting on my cheeseburger before my pop-up yelled at them. So, you know what the ones I like is there's 2 shows and you can't get them confused. There's Halloween Baking Wars and Halloween Baking Championship and just Halloween Wars. And one of them is like they actually make like articulate little dishes that have like cute little ghosts on them and stuff. And the other one is just like, just use a bunch of sugar cane shit and just make like a giant monster. And it's like barely even edible. It's like you're just modeling something at that point. You're not even making something that's normally edible.
It's
It
like
just
you're
pisses me
sculpting.
off.
No,
Yeah,
I completely
The
agree
show
with you.
gets
It's
away
like,
with it every year.
you know when like those shows where people make some ridiculous cake and they're always using fuck, what's it called? It's not like the creamy stuff. It's like, you know, that really like disgusting sugary
Creme
shit.
fraiche.
No, not creme fraiche on a cake.
I don't even know what creme fraiche is. To be honest.
What?
It just sounds like something that would be on a cake.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ari, you are
Tyson-
such a pompous twat. That on a
Yeah.
cake?
You don't know what creme fraiche is? Like, dude, I'm a man of the people, dude.
Okay, no, listen. Creme
Of the
fraiche
Chinese people,
goes
yeah.
no, scrambled eggs. No, creme fraiche is great for scrambled eggs when you cook it into
What
it.
is creme
Anyway,
fraiche?
fresh creme.
It's creme that's fresh, my guy. My driller, my slime. It's
We're getting way off topic. Anyway, when people like craft like
Oh,
fucking
now we are.
when people craft like statues of people and shit, and it's made of like this disgusting like sugar and fucking
Yes,
plastic
I
shit.
do know what you're talking about, and I actually
can't remember what it's called.
Fondant.
Oh yes, it's disgusting.
Yeah, how did I get
I
that?
thoroughly appreciate and I salute the bakers out there that actually like go through the effort of making like a good tasting like creamy artistic thing instead of some like long lasting sugary bullshit.
Creamy autistic.
Because they appreciate the part of the art where it's not everlasting, it's in the moment, and you have to appreciate it right then and there. You can't just stare at it and let it
everlasting.
wear off after. Anyway,
Well, the what was I was going to say, when I was watching Halloween Baking Championship, one of the guys was like, "You used fondant, like that's very unoriginal, and I'm not really a fan of it. Like, it's basically cheating. It's just like, let me do a fondant stick figure guy with the dick coming out of the cake, and like that's what they think is
yeah,
like,
dude,
you
at
know."
that point, just use a fucking 3D printer and just put some plastic shit on it.
Yeah, amen.
Like no one's
brother.
gonna eat it anyway.
Amen. All right, you know what?
What the fuck? I just searched up fondant. It's literally just cake icing. Is that what you guys
Yeah.
were talking about the whole time?
Yeah, you can wrap it around your dick.
Disgusting.
How do you guys have an
It
issue
is-
with this?
No,
Like, every
the
cake is
issue is when
icing.
like no. The issue is when people make like full sized like ornaments or whatever the fuck you want to call them with it. Like that shit doesn't taste good. It doesn't.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all. I'll tell you what, though, we need to reward anyone who's been listening to us for this long, talking about this stuff.
It's
And
supposed to be a crypto cast.
let's spend a little. I know, but I bet you people are so screwed the fuck out after what happened last night that they
They need some relief.
our brains are busted. You know what I mean? They're just like, we're
Yeah,
broken.
I just don't want.
right
I just don't want to talk about
No.
crypto right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll tell you
let
what.
me out.
Yeah.
Let me be free.
So I'm gonna have to get the cattle prod out just real quick, because I missed this opportunity. I missed this opportunity in May, and I've talked about it before. The deck has been reshuffled after this dump. If you have money to spend, or you're looking to get out of something and into something else, I think now is a really good time. So, if you had the opportunity, what do you think is a good thing to move into right now? I would
AVAX
say
and Atom.
RNDR. Okay.
AVAX and Adam.
I'm gonna make some fresh new shills, courtesy of some friends.
Ooh.
This is not financial advice, but
I'm shilling.
Kilt and EFI.
Kilt.
What is EFI?
Really?
Kilt and EFI. I have no fucking idea, but I have very smart friends, and they gave me the old.
If you
fuck,
know
what-
you, if you
I
know
don't know.
you,
I don't
lay
even know
low.
what word I'm looking for.
Adam, what about you?
Well, if I had fresh powder, which I did about 3 days ago, then I fucking used it all because I'm stupid and didn't wait. I would probably pick up. Where are we? Pick up some more RSREs because you can never go wrong with that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Tyson? We were back at 5.5 cents, and it's got brutally dumped down to 3.8 cents. So
It truly is like cursed with
yeah,
shitty
it's like
market conditions.
yeah, it just gets brutal. It gets brutalized. R&DR is a good call. Phantom, I think, would be a decent call for a quick 2x.
Haven Protocol, XHV.
Yeah.
That's a good dipperino to slurp, in my opinion.
The
I'm gonna
heck
slap the cringe button on that one, mate.
No, look at the
uh,
chart. Cope and Steve, look at the chart. Fuck
But
you.
didn't Haven get like fucking hacked or some shit?
That was ages ago, and they handled it very, very well. And it's the only real like project on Monero.
It's just
Privacy
a
coins are
one-time
gonna
thing, bro.
fucking
Yeah, just
no,
once, bro.
privacy coins are gonna rip in the next cycle. Haven's a good thing. This is the
Safe hack.
this is the next link for privacy coins.
Oh
This is
yeah.
the one.
I will say, Adam, I don't know if I missed if you said it or not, but I still have faith in Rose. I still
Yeah, I do have. I bought more rosies
Yeah.
at 40 cents.
Oh,
Well,
no,
30,
no, no.
like 38 cents or something. But like, it's fine. My average buy is still like 20, like is like 18 or 16 cents or whatever.
Well, that
Yeah,
one, that
it doesn't
one,
look that bad. Rose is at support, weekly support,
Yeah.
like right now.
Rose is chilling.
yeah. It's just that whenever this stuff happens, Link gets demolished the most. now.
Yeah, went to fucking $15. That's like, oh, that's very
Oh,
crazy.
Great.
No, it's really, really not. But hey, I still think that RNDR is the move. And you know what else took a walloping after pushing up a lot is Decentraland. I think that's gonna fucking bounce right back, dude. That shit is so primed. Honestly, I'm starting to come around on all this stupid metaverse shit. I'm sorry. I even looked at a few games that I
Oh
kind
my
of wanted to get
God.
into.
It ate up this dump like a lot.
I thought you were gonna make like a comparison. Like a dick on or something like that, you know what I mean? Like ate it up, like whatever.
I was trying to, but my brain just didn't work at that moment.
That's okay. That's okay. I think we all had a long night dealing with what was going on. I mean, I just woke up
Oh yeah.
at 4 a.m. for no reason and saw it, and I was just like, check on my tomb. It's all right. So
That's
all
my
good.
Tommy.
Life is
No,
so
but on a
easy.
serious note, Haven, I'm long term really, really bullish on that. I think it's based as fuck.
I don't know
Really
what that
underrated stuff.
really. Well, I'm in it for the tech. It's actually really funny. I saw a tweet shortly before getting on here where I guess it's the I think it's actually one of the developers on Phantom. His name's Andre, and he's actually he's like if Sergey had a personality and wasn't a complete scammer, but
I still
He
want
used
to
to
hit
have a
Sergey with a
personality.
brick, though. That doesn't change
No,
anything.
Sergey used to be very charismatic, and everyone loved him. He was unironically a teddy bear, and now he's just a bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, what Andre said was after the dump, he just tweeted like, "So I guess we're all in it for the tech again now."
Based.
That's funny.
He's self-aware.
That's kind of how I feel. So I mean, I got nothing else. You guys got anything else?
If you guys like the coins that we showed, you guys should also check out UNN. It's a really good coin.
No, I cannot recommend that in good conscience.
Did that get smattered too last night or what?
It went to all-time low.
Oh, did it actually?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Oh, poor friend.
That is
no.
pretty funny. So all right, you know what? I guess if someone wants to take a lot away from this is that Luna seems to be the biggest man in the room right now. I think we're all
Yeah.
kind of sleeping for Luna a little bit.
Big
And I'm
swinging dick. Big swinging
yeah.
dick.
I kind of wanted to get back into it a little bit ago, but I didn't have the chance. So maybe
I think
maybe
this is
now-
an appropriate episode to say this. We've had this for a while now, but to the listeners, we do have a donation address. You can find it in the description. We accept
no.
Bitcoin, ETH.
No.
Monero.
You're asking people to donate to us after their holdings have
Doing the
dropped.
market
30%.
bullish, you twat. Calm down.
Yeah.
Are
You
you
have to
tone
ask
deaf?
that.
You tone deaf, motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta wait till like people get amped up, and then it's just like, yo, send us some money. We've been entertaining you this whole time.
Sorry. This is charity now. Not this. This isn't a. Oh wait. Fuck. I'm cutting that bit out. Don't worry.
Tell you what, if you guys
Why?
subscribe and give us like some good growth on the channel, we will eventually launch a Patreon, and you can support us through that one.
No. What I think is a bit more attractive is if when we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna have a link giveaway because we think that'd be pretty fucking funny. Because give you the coin we hate the most.
Are we just
Well,
gonna
I
blatantly
wanted it-
fucking e-beg? Let's just e-beg openly. We're like, yes, we are e-begging. Give us your money.
Yeah.
No,
We
I don't-
deserve it.
I don't subscribe to that. But
Yeah, I don't.
the
Okay, you know
link
what? Let's go.
giveaway-
If anyone's a whale that's listening and wants to, who's gay as well, and wants to have sex with me, I will do it for like 1 Bitcoin.
Stand pink boys.
They
Oh,
stand.
actually,
Wait, did you say slam pig?
No, he said
Slam pig.
no, but
Stand
since we're on the
pink
topic,
boys.
let's go in the slang thing.
No, I think that's a bit much.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to call it there. I'll mention it one last time, and it's getting harder to do because it keeps going down so much. I want to do a link giveaway where we give away roughly $300.
This won't be a Walton chain situation where we give it to ourselves. We'll actually give it to fucking one.
No, we will give it to you. So get us to 100
Thank you, Pink Boy,
subscribers.
so much.
Don't make me make a bunch of alt YouTubes and then sub to us. You guys got to get it to 100. I know you can do it, and then the prize could be yours. So until then,
after
you
we
guys
get
gotta-
our Twitter account back.
And you know what the best thing about the prizes? You will have literally a free experience to sell Link, and like that feels good. And we're
Yeah,
literally
that is a great
we're
feature.
giving you
It's on us for you to sell Link.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's really like an experience which can't be matched. So
that is a great way to put it.
yeah.
On a serious
Also,
note,
one last thing.
I don't know.
Stay tuned for our episode at the end of the year because we might have a special guest. That's all I'm
There
gonna
you
say.
go. Okay,
Yeah,
don't
there we
There
spoil
you
it.
Okay.
go. There's something
Don't
to look
spoil it.
forward to
I like it. I
next
like it.
time on the Pink Boys.
Ari, you got anything else? You kept trying to want to say something, and I'm sure it's amazing.
I forgot.
Oh, great.
Beautiful.
Oh my, thank God. All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, see you guys.
All right,
See you,
guys,
lads.
see ya.
Later.